When Amber Heard accused Johnny Depp of domestic violence, Depp got some defense from some unexpected people, including several ex-girlfriends, and they're not the only celebs who have spoken out against Amber Heard. Alec Baldwin and Kim Basinger's daughter, Island Baldwin, didn't hold back on social media when speaking about Amber Heard, Johnny Depp, and his defamation lawsuit. In a post shared on her Instagram stories, Island shared an audio clip of Heard seemingly admitting that she hit Depp, along with a statement suggesting she was more than familiar with the type of person who would do that. In her post, Island brought up the idea of manipulative women who use their gender to falsify abuse allegations in the hope that society will support them over the man that they're accusing. She wasn't shy in calling out Heard as allegedly being this kind of person, writing, "Men can experience abuse too, and this absolute disaster of a human being is a terrible person. I hope Johnny gets his reputation and his life back, and I hope he's in like 5 Pirates movies." Baldwin was referring to Depp's claims in court that Heard's allegations of abuse cost him his career and his reputation. Once in high demand, the actor was dropped by Disney and the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise following his ex-wife's allegations.
But then suddenly I was guilty until proven innocent.
Johnny Depp's former partner and the mother of his children, Vanessa Paradis, also jumped in to defend him against Amber Heard's allegations of abuse. The couple met in Paris in 1998, and they were together for 14 years. In 2016, TMZ obtained a copy of a statement that Paradis wrote to defend Depp, in which she praised the integrity of her ex. She wrote, "I believe with all my heart that these recent allegations being made are outrageous. In all the years I have known Johnny, he has never been physically abusive with me, and this looks nothing like the man I lived with for 14 wonderful years." In 2022, Depp made claims during his witness testimony that his daughter, Lily Rose Depp, didn't get along with Heard, stating how she didn't attend the couple's wedding. The actor explained, "She and Miss Heard were not on particularly great terms for several reasons." In 2010, Johnny Depp and Paul Bettany formed a friendship while filming the romantic thriller The Tourist.
Paul Bettany is a good friend. Yes.
6 years later, the British star took to Twitter to defend his former co-star following Amber Heard's allegations against him, stating that he'd known the actor for years. Bettany wrote, "He's the sweetest, kindest, gentlest man that I've ever known." Curiously, the friendship between the pair came up during the defamation trial between Depp and Heard. The two men occasionally exchanged text messages about Depp's relationship, and during some of the correspondence, the Edward Scissorhands star reportedly joked about killing his ex-wife. After Depp quipped that they could set fire to Heard, Bettany darkly wisecracked that they could drown her instead, to see if she was a witch. In response, Depp wrote, "Let's drown her before we burn her." Days later, the actor shared in court that his ex-wife never got along with Bettany. The actor alleged that Heard hated the close friendship he shared with the WandaVision star and that it was a source of conflict in the relationship. Depp also claimed that the two once got into an argument so heated that she made Bettany's 18-year-old son cry. In October 2020, singer Sia jumped on Twitter to show her support for Johnny Depp and to critique Amber Heard while she was at it. The Australian star shared a link to a YouTube video titled "Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, the real abuser finally revealed," which claimed to feature uncensored audio of an argument between the two. Sia followed up the tweet with another which suggested she saw Depp as the true victim. A third and final tweet made reference to the $7 million Heard was said to have made in her 2016 divorce settlement, which she claimed to have donated to charity. Depp later alleged his ex-wife was lying about having done so. Sia alleged that Heard's ex-boyfriend, Elon Musk, was somehow involved and addressed the tweet to him directly, writing, "Didn't you give her the $7 million she donated from her settlement? She still came out $7 million richer. Why are you protecting her? She will never get the help she needs if we all stay silent." Musk and Heard started dating in 2016, following her split from Depp, but the relationship ended after a year. Laura Wasser, a California-based attorney in family law, has carved out an incredible career representing celebrities in their divorces. The high-profile attorney has worked on several celebrity divorce cases, including the one between Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Given her stellar reputation, it's unsurprising that Depp also retained her during his divorce, and she certainly didn't hold back against Amber Heard during proceedings. After Heard was granted a temporary restraining order against her ex-husband, Wasser responded by alleging that Heard's behavior was driven by a monetary agenda. In legal documents shared by CNN, the attorney claimed, Amber is attempting to secure a premature financial resolution by alleging abuse. She further suggested that the star was acting in response to negative reports that had started circulating about her following news of the couple's divorce proceedings. After meeting in 1989, Johnny Depp and Winona Ryder's romance lasted for 4 years and included an engagement. The two were wildly and outspokenly in love with each other, with Depp telling People in 1990, "There's been nothing in my 27 years that's comparable to the feeling I have with Winona." For Ryder, the impact was equally earth-shaking. Speaking to Cinema.com about the impact of the relationship, she appeared to stop short of suggesting it was a tough one to get over. Ryder told the outlet, "I had my first real relationship with Johnny Depp, a fiercely deep love. In 2020, those feelings likely prompted Ryder to step up in defending the character of her first love." In a statement, the Heather star suggested she was deeply upset by the domestic violence allegations made by Amber Heard against the actor. She took care in discussing the issues, writing, "I do not want to call anyone a liar, but from my experience of Johnny, it is impossible to believe that such horrific allegations are true." Ryder also added that Depp was never violent or abusive towards her, nor had she ever witnessed him exhibit such behavior against others. If you or someone you know is dealing with domestic abuse, you can call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-7233. You can also find more information, resources, and support at their website,